B1 English Test GESE Grade 5 Trinity College London for indefinite leave to remain in the UK, permanent settlement, British citizenship naturalisation, and permanent residency, self-secure English language tests.
Hit the subscribe button. Help me get 100,000 subscribers. It is not possible without you guys. Please, if you're watching and getting help, please subscribe to the channel.
Okay.
I'm sure you might have seen some videos on YouTube. So what is your favorite topic that you would like to talk about?
Favorite topic. So you mean okay, so it's kind of like a speaking part you want to say. Okay. So favorite topic, I can go with hobby, my hobby.
Okay, my hobbies. Can you tell me a little bit about your hobbies? I'll prepare a topic form for you.
Okay, so should I tell you the points?
What hobbies do you have in general? Can you talk about it?
Okay. So hobby is like I like to go gym, I like to do exercise, I like to listen music, I like to watch YouTube videos, um do some learning.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
What kind of things do you like to learn?
Since I'm from IT background, I just go and watch some new tools in the market and
Wow, that is so nice. All right, now help me prepare your topic form.
okay.
Right, sir. Are you from Delhi, India?
No, I'm from Nepal.
Okay, let's go. All right, so your topic is going to be my hobbies.
Okay.
Topic point 1.
So I would just like to know the pattern, like how the topic hobby is fine, I guess, but what if what kind of like points should I need to give? Like I said, is it good if I give the music, if I give the point gym or something, or is there something specific?
It's okay. Let's go with listening music. What else do you like?
I like watching videos.
Watching videos. And
Um, doing exercise.
okay, can I write working out here?
Yeah, working out. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
And the next one is what else? I can go. No, I don't like writing.
I don't know if you like shopping, hanging out with your friends, or
Yeah, I can.
cooking. I don't
Yeah, cooking
know.
is fine.
Okay,
Cooking is
cooking.
fine.
Okay, I would want you to pick.
So 1 point I can go hanging with friends.
Okay, okay, so these are going to be your points, okay? And the examiner will say, what is your topic's title? Then you will tell my hobbies. When the examiner will say, what are your topic points? Then you will mention these points.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take a photo of this and send it to you.
Right.
Yeah, this is Trinity College London B1 Speaking and Listening Test. My name's Angelina and I'm your interlocutor for your speaking and listening exam today. What is your full name?
My name is Dipendra Chaudhary.
What may I call you?
You can call me Dipendra.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Nepal and the southern part of Nepal.
Beautiful. How long it has been you've moved to UK?
Well, I moved to UK on May 2023, so it's like almost 2 years. I've been in UK.
Beautiful, beautiful. What do you like about living in here?
I like the people are so kind. I like the weather, which is not so hard because in Nepal we have kind of like the hot weather. In summer it is very hot. In winter it is very cold, but in compared to that in UK it is a bit good weather than our country.
Very beautiful. So, what is the biggest difference in life that you've noticed since you've moved to UK?
Um, since I moved to UK, I have experienced the difference in the lifestyle because well, of course, in the weather that I have just mentioned, in the lifestyle of the people, because kind of like the work-life balance, um, the housing style, people, how people stay here, how they communicate, um, how I mean the daily lifestyle, because it's kind of like different in Nepal, in my country, and then here the daily lifestyle and what to do.
Beautiful. How did you come to the examination center today?
I came by public transport, by bus.
hmm How long did it take you to get in here?
It took me almost 45 minutes to get here.
Beautiful, beautiful. What is cheaper according to you? Do you think bus is cheaper or the train is cheaper?
I would say, I mean, bus is of course cheaper, but it depends. Like, if you want to get to the place quick, a bit faster, then train would be more better option. But if you have a bit time, or if you enjoy traveling in bus, then you can go with the bus, which is of course the cheaper option. But
Mm, mm,
yeah, it depends how you want to get to the place. If you want to get quicker, just go by train, or if you want to just, if you have some time, just go by bus.
mm, I understand that. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. What is your topic's title?
The topic is my hobby.
Bees.
Hobbies. Oh, sorry, hobbies.
Once again, what is your topic's title?
My topic is my hobbies.
What are your topic points?
My topic points are listening to music, um, going to gym, which is working out, and then cooking, and what's that? Um, yeah, watching videos, and then hanging out with friends.
All right. Can you share your recent experience of watching an informative video?
Yeah, so actually, I do watch video on a regular basis. So the video that I watched last night or last evening was about some tech tools, some technology tools, because
Mm-hmm,
because since I'm from IT background, I do watch those videos very regular.
mm-hmm,
So the last topic that I was about some Intel chip in the market, which gives some more CPU performance and some more computer based performance for that. So that was the video that I watched last night or most recently.
mm. Interesting. All right. So how much time do you spend every day while watching videos?
Um, it's not so fixed time that I spend watching the videos, but it's something like when I get free, I watch videos, and even when I'm stuck on something, let's say if I'm solving some problem, if I'm doing some work, if I'm stuck
Mm,
on that, I do watch the video to get some ideas and to get some reference. So it's not
mm.
exact time, but however, if you say, I mean the guest time, then I can go with like 2 to 3 hours a day.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay. So can you tell me about the type of music you like?
Um, I like some traditional music,
Mm-hmm,
but on the other hand, I also like some um, modern hip hop music as well. So that depends actually. I'm not kind of specific to specific
mm,
music genre, but I
mm,
also like the traditional music, and I also like some kind of like
mm,
pop or hip hop music as well.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it depends
Oh,
on the artist.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Can you tell me about your favorite artist?
Um, I recently listened one of the song of Kendrick Lamar. So yeah, he is my favorite artist in the present at present.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. Good job, sir. Can you tell me what kind of food do you like to cook?
I like to cook Nepalese food, Nepalese cuisine. So that
Mm,
includes rice, lentils, and then some vegetables. So being a
mm-hmm.
vegetarian, I like to cook lots of veggies and like some kind of spicy foods as well, since I'm from Nepal, obviously.
That is so nice. All right. So who taught you how to cook?
Um, when I was in my hometown, I learned from my mom, but mostly since I was staying alone for my study far from my home,
Mm-hmm.
I I learned to cook by my own, kind of like practice for some of years.
Mm-hmm. I understand that. Could you please tell me about any new recipes that you've learned recently?
Yeah, I recently learned to cook the spicy spinach with some soup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was by watching some videos in the YouTube. I just followed the recipe and followed the steps from the YouTube, and then I learned it how to cook.
Beautiful, beautiful, sir. Um, I would also like to ask you about your workout routine. How often do you work out and what kind of exercise do you like to do?
Um, I mostly work out 5 to 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I take minimum 1 day rest in a week, going like not doing workout and just giving some rest to my body. So,
Mm-hmm.
but rest of the 5 to 6 days, I try to go to gym or I mean to gym club 6 days a week. But if I'm more busy on work, I do like at least 5 days a week. So within those days, I do 3 days weightlifting, and then the
Mm,
rest of the 2 or 3 days I go to martial arts, some kind of like boxing training. So yeah, so that's my workout routine.
that is so cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. So how many years it's been you're working out?
Um, with the weightlifting, I have been working out 4 to 5 years, but with my martial art, it's just like 1.5 year I have been started.
Beautiful. Very nice. Wish you all the very best. This is the
Thank
end
you.
of part one, and you've done a splendid job. You're so good at speaking. You can explain yourself and beautiful talk. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we're
Thank
going
you.
to move to the second part of the test. In this part of the test, I will ask you questions about topics of my choice. So I'd like to ask you about some of the rules and regulations that you have at work, and
Okay.
what do you like about those rules?
Okay. So Um, by the work, you mean the place where I work? You'd
Yeah,
like to, okay, you're like, okay, that's fine. So, I work currently. I'm working as a cloud engineer in one of the UK company. So I mean, the most best thing that I like with my work is um the working culture. So we follow the work. I mean our tasks in a prioritizing basis. So it's something like let's say we have multiple work, but we are not supposed to do all those work in one day, but we are
mm,
supposed to prioritize that work, and then which
mm,
have the high priority we complete that work at first, and then the rest of the work we can just go with the next day. So
mm,
that's the culture I like with my company. I mean the work culture.
beautiful, beautiful. Why do you think rules are important?
Rules are important because that helps the work to go in a systematic way. So without the rules, we can even in our daily basis, if we don't have our rule for our daily work, we can. I mean, the work can go. Um, it can't be in a systematic way, or we
Mm,
can't be successful in our work.
Hmm.
So we need to have some rules even in our daily life and
Hmm.
in our work life as well.
Very beautiful. Very nice. Good job. Can you ask me some questions about rules and regulations at my work?
Okay. Yes. So, what are the rules do you basically follow at your work? Like, how does your day start at work?
Mm, Okay, I work for myself, so I have some rules for myself. I try my best to be available for people as much as I can, and give them priority even over my personal life. I just make sure that if someone is in need, I have to be there for them. So I
Okay.
think that is a rule. And the second rule is trying to be kind and nicer and understanding the perspective of another person, because I put myself in the place of another person who is there to ask me for help, or in general, they're seeking something. So I make sure that I understand what they're going through,
Yeah.
understanding the feeling of insecurity and fear because they are going to take a test. So I think that's also a rule, that talking to people and understanding them, I think that is very important
Right.
for me.
Right.
Thank you.
Got it.
Second question, please.
Yeah. So, second question is, how do you tackle any problem in your at your work? How do you tackle some
Mhm.
regular problem in work?
I don't have any problems actually, okay, at work, because the type of work that I do, that is very much based on demand of the person who wants that work, right? It's not
Okay.
me who is being pushy. I'm not going to anyone, right? To tell
Okay.
them. No, normally, things are difficult when you are pushy and you go to people and sell them things. I'm sure you might have seen salesmen on the stores and like other places. So that time you might have problems with people, but I don't have any issues at work, right? Because
Yeah.
people come to me for help, and it's a very healthy kind of interaction, you know? It cannot be negative. If I have to think about some issues, I think the biggest issue is like time constraint, because I'm
Yeah.
just one person and I cannot be everywhere. So, but that is also okay because I can make a video for people and put it up, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I have issues at work, but I can be better at work or more efficient at work. That is something that I can do.
Right. Got it.
Thank you so much for the beautiful questions. And it really helped me brainstorm and think of introspection. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. The second topic of conversation is future. What are your plans for the future?
Um, my plans for the future I mean, if you say my plans for the future at work, I'll like to learn some more with my work from my work, and then help my organization to grow, being in a most upper position. If you say my personal goal, I like to, I mean, my recent future plan is to have some more IT certifications, have some more skills, and then give some exams and to have some specialized certification on it. So that's my recent. I mean, that's my goal for the next few months.
Hmm, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, what are the different ways of saving money for the future?
The different ways for saving money for the future is kind of like we can have some fixed percentage of amount of money from what we money receive from the money what we receive in our bank account. We can have some fixed amount of money to be deposited in a different account, so we can have some, let's say if we earn 100 pound, we can deposit some, let's say 40 pound in a different account. So that's the way we can save money, and yeah, we can I mean, we don't have to worry about saving in a, I mean, yeah, that's how we do.
Very nice. Good job. Can you ask me 2 questions about my future?
Yeah. What's your long-term plan? Maybe like for several years, if you were planning something.
I don't have a long-term plan, but I do have a plan for this year. I
Okay.
want to get 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And I think reaching out to more people means that you have the resources to be out there and do something for yourself and for other
Okay.
people as well. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only goal. Yeah.
So how are you what how are you doing to, I mean, what are the steps that you are taking to achieve your goal?
Uh, Look, whenever someone is working on something, either it's building a muscle or building something, doing more of something helps you build it better. Maybe you're
Yeah.
doing 100 reps in a day, but when you start doing 200 reps, this means that you're doing better for yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It might not be the 100%, but you're adding that 10% every single day to get better. So I
Yeah.
think that's what I'm doing as well. I want to do as much as I can. The more I'll do, the closer I'll get to my goal, you know?
Yeah.
So I think double the hard work, I believe, double the work.
Got it.
That is that do more and get a better result. I mean, like it is so obvious. I mean, anyone can understand.
Yeah.
No rocket
Right.
science in this. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the end of the speaking test, and thank you. You've passed with a double A distinction. Congratulations.